Good day, folks. This is Greg Judy at Green Pastures Farm. Just got through climbing this bluff ahead of these cattle, and we're going into pasture here. I think we're right at 60 days. Last time we were here, we had bulls, and we strip grazed this, and boy, has it come back nice. We are truly in the summer slump. I know it doesn't look like it, but there's nothing growing. The red clover is the last one that's got any seed on it. That's actually alive. It's got the purple blossoms on it here. But I said nothing's growing. That's not exactly accurate. We've got forbs in here growing. This is the stick tight. Okay, they're going to nail that. We do have the Korean Lespedeza, which is down in here. It's this small stuff right there. That's growing. It's a warm season legume. The cattle are just, I don't know, they're so full, they're just all they can do to get up this hill. And slick. Man, they're just as slick as buttons. No winter hair coat left on these animals. All the cattle are doing well. We've got, altogether, we got a half inch of rain. We got 3/10 last night. And then this morning, we got another 2/10. We were out working in it, and it actually rained hard enough. We kind of got out of it for a little while. But we are so fortunate. You know, here it is July 20th, and we caught a rain. And it's half inch, and you know, a lot of people say, well, half inch isn't enough to do much. Well, it is if you got this kind of forage on top of the ground. And that's what I want to emphasize, is this didn't just happen, folks. This took management. Okay, it took planning. It takes moving animals. I get tickled, though. You still hear people say, a lot of us coming from, you know, these professional range scientists, oh, that rotational. We did a study, and there's no difference between continuous grazing and rotational grazing. I'm like, what rock are they living under? They need to crawl out from underneath that rock and breathe some air and get some oxygen going into their brain cells, because there is a difference. And I'm not an educated man, but I can tell you there's a difference. There's a huge difference. Because I think I'm the only one in this surrounding area that's actually doing a rotation. And, you know, I've heard through the rumor people saying, boy, it's bad. It's going to be bad. It's going to be a bad summer. If we don't get a rain, we're going to have to start feeding hay. Well, if you go look at their pastures, they're not rotating at all. And so they're right. It's going to be a bad summer. But what happens when you do management? You take care of your animals and you move them. This is what can happen. Folks, these cattle are on tonight. We did a little bit of an early move today because this morning we gave them a smaller paddock. So you got to be constantly adapting your moves to the size of the paddock, what time you moved them, how long they were there, what are you trying to do with the animals, what time of year it is. Like right now we're in the summer slump. Things are slowed down, so we are giving them smaller areas. We're making them trample it more on the ground. But this is what it looks like when they go into it. There is a ton of feed in here. It's funny, this plant didn't even escape a cow 5 minutes. Look at that. She nailed that on the way up. That's a big blue stem. I love big blue stem. It's coming in right now. We didn't seed it. Now we did buy some hay. Oh gosh, it's been 4 years ago, and they were big blue stem bales, and we unrolled it in here. We didn't see anything the first year. There was no seed came up out of that hay. And the hay was baled really late, so it had tons of seed in it. and the guy sold it to me as ditch fillers. I got 100 bales for $10 a bale. Well, my goodness, the carbon in there just to unroll it on the land was worth $10 if it didn't eat one single piece of it. But I was thinking about all the seed in there, and I was a little disappointed the next year I didn't see any come up. But now, that's been 3 to 4 years ago, we're starting to see big blue stem come up around this pasture. So that seed laid there until it had the chance to do something, and now it's starting to appear. Oh, this is one pretty heifer. My goodness. Whew. 980, you are a movie star. I mean, it's just awful darn hard to make him any prettier than that. This is a little first calf heifer, 887. She just calved not too long ago. She's probably 850. As a mature cow, she'll probably go 950. I like those 900 to 1,000 pound cows. I just talked to a gentleman that one of our bull customers, and he bought several bulls, and he's like, Greg, he said, I'm just tired of these big cows. And he went in a smaller frame bull to downsize his cow herd. And that's how you do it. You know, it's pretty tough to go out here and find enough South Pole heifers at a price that you can afford to grow a whole herd. So you're a lot better off getting a bull and breeding up. Yes, it's going to take you time. It's going to take you time to get to that 1,000 pound cow if you've got 1,500 pound cows. But you can do it. It's just going to take a little more time. But you can't do it using 2,000 pound bulls. So you've got to get your bull size right. And this, is that 813? It is. Oh my goodness. Is that 833? Yeah, while we're talking about bulls, look at this guy. Hey, now see, that bull's only going to weigh, right now, he'll weigh about 1,000 pounds. He's 2 years old, and when he matures, you're probably looking at a 1,200 pound bull. That's it. I mean, he is a chunk of meat. Just a beautiful animal. Safe one.